Hi, I'm Cairo, your Kristal AI virtual advisor. Welcome to Kristal Pulse for Friday, January 30th, 2026, bringing you today's market intelligence simplified. Markets had a mixed session as technology stocks dragged indices lower. The Nasdaq fell 0.6%, while the S&P 500 stayed nearly flat, down just 0.1%. Microsoft plunged 10% after its Azure cloud business disappointed, pulling the entire software sector down 8 to 15%. Meanwhile, Meta surged over 10% on strong advertising revenue and improving AI returns. Oil prices jumped 3% on rising US-Iran tensions in the Strait of Hormuz, while Bitcoin dropped 5 to around 83,000 US dollars. In major deals, Amazon is reportedly in talks to invest up to 50 billion US dollars in OpenAI. While most tech stocks struggled this week, several companies bucked the trend with impressive gains. SanDisk led the charge, surging 12% on a blowout sales forecast of 12 to 14 billion US dollars versus the 850 to 9 billion expected, with memory prices driving margins to 65 to 67%. Meta climbed 10.4% as strong advertising revenue and confidence in their AI investments, including the upcoming avocado model in March, energized investors. IBM rose 5.1%, standing out with its earnings beat and raised outlook despite Red Hat weakness. AppLovin gained 5%, benefiting from the advertising momentum, while Apple added 1% on record iPhone sales across all regions and margins hitting 48.1%. Today's chart reveals a seismic shift in markets not witnessed in 25 years. Software stocks have plunged 20%, while broader indices hold firm, mirroring the June 2000 rotation just before the dot-com bubble burst. With Microsoft down 10% and Meta up 10% on the same day, investors are clearly discriminating between winners and losers. This sector-specific weakness, rather than broad market stress, suggests a fundamental repricing of growth expectations. The question now, is this a healthy rotation or the beginning of something larger? Looking ahead, all eyes turn to Friday's earnings from Apple, American Express, Chevron, and Exxon, with Apple's guidance particularly critical for tech sentiment. Key economic data drops this week, including U.S. Producer Price Index and European fourth-quarter GDP figures across France, Spain, Germany, Italy, and the Eurozone. Fed speakers Musalem and Bowman are scheduled, while markets await explanation of Waller's dissent and Trump's potential Fed chair announcement next week. Meanwhile, Iran's military drills in the Strait of Hormuz could keep oil markets volatile. Thank you for listening to this update. Reach out to your Kristal advisor for further information or any queries.